6'1". Number 17. Dennis. At center. Standing 6'6". Number 15. Montrez. At our wing. Standing 6'10". Number 3. Anthony Davis. Standing 6'8". Number 23. LeBron James. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers going up against the Brooklyn Nets with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony. This is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. GA, it's all yours.
Kevin, thank you very much. Last season, the Lakers duo of LeBron and AD became the first duo of Lakers starters in the All-Star game since Shaq and Kobe in 2013. It was, as we all expected, a perfect pairing. And LeBron said, it's getting better as the days go by. The more time you spend together having the same goals, the same drive, it organically happens. I don't know about organics, I just know that those two are scary for the rest of the league. Kevin?
You're right, Dave. That is scary. Thanks for that one. So the Nets starting five. We've got Harden. Green is out there with Durant. Then there's Irving. And it's Jordan in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Los Angeles, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Caldwell Pope out there with Dennis Schroeder. And Harrell's in at the center, locking down the middle. Greg, you played over a decade in the NBA. Is there an opening day that you remember most that sticks out in your mind?
No doubt. The very first time I put on that Knicks jersey, you know, your rookie year, the game was in Orlando. I got to play 28 minutes, which was a lot for a rookie back then, especially on a really good team. And it was an awesome experience. That was a moment you had dreamt of your entire life if you grew up wanting to play basketball, man, and I was pumped.
That's a great story. Now here's James, following the miss by DeAndre Jordan.
How about that? LeBron James always looking for his guys. The court vision, unreal.
Irving passes to Harden. This one for 3. Kept alive. The shot's good from Jordan.
You have to appreciate the doggedness and intensity on the glass. Wow.
Schroeder with the ball. A 14-point game for him in the win against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
And if you look at his free throw numbers, you can see what kind of pressure he put on the defense. He was in attack mode all night long.
Clock at 4. Outside for Caldwell Pope. To the paint. Here's Harrell. Good D by Jordan.
We love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Goes up on the high post, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Well, the ability to score at all 3 levels makes Kyrie Irving a near impossible check. Good luck, fellas.
And DeAndre Jordan, not the same impact center he once was, but he's done a great job of acting as a leader for this team.
Well, you think about DeAndre Jordan's career, Greg, and over the course of time, he's played a number of different roles. What you like about what he did this past season is, even though in a changing role, he still tried to make an impact. That's called being a teammate.
Harden, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. And that one's good. Schroeder.
Well, Schroeder is 6'1" with a thin frame, but make no mistake, he's got balance and the ability to play through contact.
Pass to KD. Lobs it up for Jordan, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Well, we've seen this 1 or 2 times, have we not? DeAndre Jordan, finishing end of the alley-oop. Nice.
James looking it over. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan. This is his first chance at the line tonight. LeBron James. 2 shots. Free throw good, LeBron.
It just seems like LeBron James doesn't age. Still so dominant in the second half of his career. This guy is incredible in virtually every statistical category.
And both free throws good for LeBron. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets, trailing by 2. Durant down low, working on James. Durant, that's good.
Well, Kevin Durant has an ability to put the ball on the deck and finish off the drive. Prime example there.
Green against Schroeder. Here's Davis, and good. Got the English that time as it falls.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, LeBron James on the wing, defended by Durant. LeBron with the bucket. James has got 6.
Yeah, when LeBron James is fighting his way through contact, he makes it look so easy.
Pass to Harden. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Inside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Maybe the best ever at earning free throws. I mean, Harden has mastered the art of contact and still being able to get off the shot.
It's his first trip to the line. Throw good, James Harden. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Marc Gasol's checked in for Harrell. Kyle Kuzma comes in for James. Wesley Matthews checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Alex Caruso in for Dennis Schroeder. Then for the Nets, Allen's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Joe Harris comes in for Green. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Harden hits them both.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Kuzma outside. Passes it to Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
A terrific leaper with incredible height. Davis is a dunk machine.
Harden the pass to Dinwiddie. He kicks it to Allen. Here's Durant. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And with Kevin Durant recovering from the Achilles injury, glad we get to see one of the all-time greats back in action.
No doubt, Greg. And KD is trying to navigate his way through one of the most difficult injuries a basketball player can face. But we know unequivocally this man will go down as one of the elite scorers in NBA history. That combination of size and shooting is truly something to behold.
the first one drops.
Well, MVP is already attached to Kevin Durant's name. But what I love, he continues to excel and improve.
Luwawu Cabarro, he's checked in for James Harden. He hits both from the stripe.
Boy, really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Caruso kicks to Gasol. Left side, Davis. And they double up Davis. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And the Nets with possession here. And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for the Nets. And this matchup with the Lakers, it's their first meeting of the season.
Should be an interesting game as these teams don't see a lot of each other being from different conferences.
Right. They'll meet 2 times this year, East versus West. Let's see which team can enforce their style of play.
Allen kicks to Luwawu Cabarro. Poked away. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. And again, it's the Nets missing. Lakers have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Here's Kuzma. The rebound by the Nets.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Dinwiddie's shot is off, and they take the lead.
Well, so often we're talking about Jared Allen's length, and he does it nicely on the offensive glass right there.
Kuzma outside. A minute 42 left in the first quarter. From the baseline. And Davis gets it to go on the assist by Kuzma. Davis has got 8.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. When Kuzma first entered the league, the Lakers were a rebuilding team. Now, Greg, he's one of the more experienced pieces on this team.
And Kuzma's made the most of it, switching to a learning role. Tries to absorb as much as he can from the vets. And he does everything he can to pick their brain and improve on those little things in terms of championship caliber basketball. And a chance here to see the numbers for Davis. Last season, he played outstanding. 3rd in blocks, 10th in scoring, and he ended up in the top 15 in steals as well. Some of the quickest hands in the league.
And you don't finish top 3 in blocks unless you're truly inspired. He combined supreme hustle with keen awareness. You've got to love this guy. Now, here's Dinwiddie. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Basket good.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Durant against Davis. Kuzma outside. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Brooklyn's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Durant finds Dinwiddie. The pass to Luwawu. And it's Gasol with the rebound. Brooklyn Nets come into this one after a win against the Knicks in New York. Here's Caruso, guarded by Harris. And Matthews kicks to Caruso. He feeds it to Gasol. Lays it up off the glass. Gasol's got the game tied up here for the Lakers.
That 7'1" frame of Marc Gasol, strength, power, you name it, he can absorb contact.
KD looking around from the arc. That one doesn't drop. Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for Los Angeles. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. A little bit earlier, we had a chance to chat with Kyle Kuzma, who loves playing alongside so much talent.
for me, it's super cool just to learn, sit back, watch, but also compete against these guys. You know, that's something that I want to do. So to be around those guys and, you know, be in the foxhole with those guys is, you know, it's pretty incredible.
Well, Kuzma Greg has certainly learned a lot, proficient at the offensive end, and adding more to his game every day.
Yeah, I mean, he's been focused on improving the defense and rebounding, and much of that is due to the players he's been surrounded by.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. Then it's Matthews, and it's Marc Gasol, and it's Caruso in at the point guard. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Matthews. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Alex Caruso. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Irving's got the lead up to 2 now for the Nets.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Schroeder passes to Kuzma. Gasol dishes to LeBron. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. LeBron's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
There is an extensive list of the things you've got to check off as a defender when you're guarding LeBron James. I'll tell you this, just guard every spot on the floor. How's that?
Dinwiddie with the bucket. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
James outside. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
At the line for the Lakers, LeBron James, taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Harrell, he's checked in for Marc Gasol. And a switch here for Brooklyn. James Harden, he's checked in for Dinwiddie. Both free throws good from James. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Brooklyn. They trail by 1. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight, neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
And the Lakers with another miss.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Now here's LeBron. A 26-point game for him in the win against Oklahoma City. Down low. Kuzma inside. Covered by Irving. No coverage that time. Caldwell-Pope's got it all tied up now for Los Angeles. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
And Doris, last season for Kyrie Irving, really one of waiting. No Durant on the year to play off of. And then Kyrie's season with the Nets was cut short due to injury.
Well, second surgery for Irving in the last 3 years. You obviously hope he and KD can stay healthy and try to revitalize this Nets organization. Irving is so excited about being on the court. The NBA misses him when he's not playing. Let's hope he stays healthy.
And the length of Green is a real issue for the D. His arms just go forever, which often results in a lot of shooting fouls for him.
The Nets have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
First one falls for him.
And the former Hoya Green, a rangy forward who can both score and defend from all areas of the floor.
No good on the second free throw.
Well, you know, teams look for plus sixes, players whose wingspans exceed their height by a half foot. Montrezl Harrell is a 6'7" player with a 7'4" wingspan. If you're struggling with the math, ladies and gentlemen, that's a +9.
Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
Wow, back and forth start, that's for sure.
Pass to Irving from deep three-point range. That shot off, and the Lakers take it the other way. And between his length and his athleticism, Montrezl Harrell well suited for that role of. Wow, that was a strong dunk.
That is nice. And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
Davis is checked in for the Lakers. Durant's checked in for Brooklyn. Well, while we have a second, let's show you the list of players who put up the most points last year. James Harden, number 1.
And he's not going to forget that season anytime soon. And it's safe to say neither will anyone who watched him.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. James, and finished off by LeBron.
Don't give LeBron James a lane to the hoop because he will be ruthless in his attack. He takes advantage anytime he sees daylight.
Pass to Harden. It doesn't go for him. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. And it's Irving with the ball for the Nets. They trail by 1. Green kicks to KD, and it's in there. 6 points for Kevin Durant.
Kevin Durant is a threat to shoot it as soon as the ball hits his hands. This guy incredible, relentless as a scorer.
To the paint, and there's Schroeder. That's good, the assist by Davis. And the Lakers lead by 1. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes.
And they'll keep possession.
Montrezl Harrell's ability to block shots is all about his footwork and timing. That was nice.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Rebounded by the Nets. Jordan's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Nets have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Harden the pass to Jordan, and he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. First free throw is good. Good on both.
Now, when DeAndre Jordan is engaged, this guy is flat out a difference maker. He understands how to play to his strengths.
Some changes for the Lakers. Matthews, he's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And it's Alex Caruso in for Dennis Schroeder. The Nets also changing it up. Jared Allen comes in for Green. And it's Luwawu Cabarro in for Irving. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That is his first foul of the game. Dinwiddie's checked in for Jordan. And so it's Brooklyn with it. Dinwiddie finds Harden. The three-pointers off the mark.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Matthews passes to Caruso. The dish now to LeBron. And they double up LeBron. Buries the long-range jumper. Caruso's got his first 3 points of the game.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Passes to Harden. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Harden's got 6 here in this quarter.
Superb at finishing through contact. Harden is just so elusive and creative on those strong drives.
Inside, here's Davis. A good finish at the rack off the slick feet. Davis has got 10.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. Making a change here. Gasol's checked in.
In a moment here now to see the numbers for LeBron James. Great showing for him last season. First in assists, and he ranked in the top 15 in points per game. One of the league's premier offensive threats.
And dropping a lot of dimes. He led the league in assists because he's the ultimate competitor. An absolute magician with the basketball. LeBron passes to Gasol. Davis, guarded by KD, over Durant. Brooklyn with the rebound. Allen's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Luwawu. From outside, off the mark. And Caruso's got the ball here for Los Angeles. He dishes it to Davis. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Here's Allen, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. They get Marc Gasol.
Nice job drawing the contact on that move. Jared Allen, very difficult to contain because of his length.
The Nets have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. And the first one at the line is good.
Well, think about Mr. Jared Allen. He was not the first family member to get picked in the NBA draft. Let's remember his dad taken by Dallas in the famous 1985 draft. His dad, however, would go on to have a playing career in Europe.
And Allen drops them both. Here's James. 15 points in the game.
Come on, LeBron welcomes contact, so you are really doing him a favor when you send him to the line.
This is his third trip to the free throw line in the game.
James. At the mark number 2.
He misses the free throw. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Nets have gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. Dinwiddie, Harden has a wide open look. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Harden's got the lead up to 3 now for the Nets. James outside. Baseline try. A rebound by the Nets.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
KD dishes to Allen. Harden against Matthews. Luwawu, the pass to Durant. Harden surveying the D. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
And Harden is a nightmare in the pick and roll. Just a clever combo guard who is completely unpredictable.
And he trains the 3, but let's see. They may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus, I think he got it off in time. The replay leaving little doubt.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those points. It wasn't too long ago that they wouldn't even have looked at it on the monitor, but replays here, and it's here to stay for situations just like that one.
James Harden getting it done for Brooklyn. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. Kyrie, what was your plan for tonight?
I was trying to get assists in the beginning, and I'm just having a good time out here. Got it going a little bit. Enjoying myself.
Okay, Kyrie, we'll see you in the second half. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. James Harden led the way in the first half. He ended up with 15 points and 1 assist. This has been a bounce-back game for him after some struggles their last time out. And from what we saw so far from the Nets, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
The differential is the free throw attempts. And that's one of the big stories in this game. They were being so aggressive and so smart that all they could do on the defensive end was foul.
And Shaq, what do you think about the Lakers?
The three-point shot has really helped them out. I don't always like to see teams rely on the three, but when it's dropping like that, I say roll with it. They keep setting good screens, run these pick and rolls, they'll be tough to beat.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Setting the floor for the Nets. Allen is out there with Durant. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. Then it's Harden, and it's Irving in at the 1.
Oh, the grit right there. Montrezl Harrell simply wanting that offensive rebound more than anyone else.
Here's Jordan, and the dunk by Jordan.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Allen against Davis. From 12 feet out. That one off the back iron and out. The Nets with the lead. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it, the fast break chance. And then Allen slams it in.
That's just tremendous length, exceptional hands. Jared Allen, nice and easy.
To the middle, here's Davis. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his third assist on the night. Irving passes to Jordan, to the inside, and the jam by Harden.
What a pretty look. DeAndre Jordan, to have that kind of touch on your passing, such a quality piece for a big man.
The pass to Harrell. Back to LeBron. It counts, and the foul. It's on Kevin Durant.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Lakers shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. The Nets making a switch here. Green's checked in. And James no good on that one. Nets have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. From deep Harden, it's hauled in by LeBron.
You know, missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now.
And that one's good. Schroeder.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And the net shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game.
And once Schroeder was asked to name his favorite NBA city, I believe it surprised a lot of fans when he said Milwaukee.
That's right, Greg. But he cited the strong German culture there. Schroeder, of course, went straight from Germany to the NBA. He relied on his athleticism early on, but now he's seeing the game much better, plays under control, can lead the team. He has had a tremendous amount of growth.
Harden kicks to Irving. Irving double team. Here's Green and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And wingspan, mobility, Davis is basically a shooter's nightmare. One of the great shot blockers in the league. And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
The Lakers have shot 4 of 7 as a team from the line tonight. Several misses early.
Numbers last year for them, just about 73%, so the bottom third of the league.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Lakers. Joe Harris is checked in for Brooklyn. And that one misses.
So many NBA players like to express themselves through style as they come into the arena. For Montrezl Harrell, it's more about the shoes. This guy has gone so far as to design his own kicks.
Caldwell Pope passes to Harrell. Got it. Good job in the low post. Harrell's got the lead up to 4 now for Los Angeles.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
To the middle. Here's Harden. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists in the game.
And Harden's such a creative scorer, especially when he gets in close to the basket.
Schroeder outside. Lets a floater go, and the layup is up and in. Schroeder's got 8 points.
Boy, that's beautiful touch on the floater. And let's remember, not everyone has that shot in their arsenal.
Here's Irving. Banked in off the glass.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention, Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite level passer.
Schroeder against Irving. teardrop shot, and that one's good. Schroeder, he's got 10. Nets trail by 4. Harris outside. Pass to Green. Down low. And Harden gets it to go in on the assist by Green. Green's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Schroeder against Irving. Now here's Schroeder. He's guarded close. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting. Now Irving. 6 points for him. Six to shoot. Again, the Nets for 2.
And now this game's taken on a whole new feel since halftime.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
And the Lakers call time here. Los Angeles with some changes. Marc Gasol's checked in for Montrezl Harrell. Matthews comes in for Davis. And it's Alex Caruso in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. The Nets also changing it up. Luwawu is checked in for Joe Harris. And Dinwiddie subbed in for James Harden. Here's Schroeder. It's good. Schroeder's got 10 points here in the second half.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Dinwiddie right side. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off. And Doris, make no mistake about it. Spencer Dinwiddie is looking to an instant offense type of player.
And Spencer Dinwiddie knows what his role is, and he plays it perfectly. He can go a little hot and cold for stretches, but he doesn't let it affect him. Dinwiddie's always going to provide that offensive punch that's so critical for you.
Pass to Matthews. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Nobody near Irving. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Irving's got 7 now in this quarter. The Lakers trail. Kuzma outside. The kick out to Matthews. Back to Kuzma. To the paint. Here's Schroeder. And Tiny gets the jumper to fall. Schroeder's got the game tied up here for the Lakers.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Here's KD. Rejected by Gasol.
This guy, the defensive anchor, Marc Gasol, twice on the fight.
Here's Caruso, defended by Allen, and the foul called on Jared Allen. That is his first foul of the game. LeBron, he's checked in for Dennis Schroeder. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense, and that is one heck of a rejection right there.
Irving against James. Passes it to Caruso. No good with the triple. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Dinwiddie, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gasol. Here's Dinwiddie. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 6 assists here tonight. Los Angeles has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. James kicks to Gasol. misses the three.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Out to KD. There's the triple. Gasol with the rebound. Gasol's got his 4th rebound in this one. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. KD against Kuzma. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Kuzma's got his first points of the night.
Beautiful touch close in. Kuzma excels at taking advantage down low.
Now here's Durant. 3 seconds left. The shot, no good. And we wrap up the third and looking to be an exciting 4th quarter. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. And here are the Nets. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. 4th quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. Taking a look at Los Angeles. LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. And it's Matthews, and it's Marc Gasol, and it's Caruso in at the point. Matthews, no one around him, and no good, had a chance to take the lead there. They push it up 4 on 3. And it's Allen with the jam.
Well, this guy has got tremendous length and hops. Jared Allen makes it easy.
Lakers shooting 61%, showing all the indications of an offense that is locked in. And they double up James. And stolen by Irving. And he goes in for the dunk.
Well, Kyrie Irving has such a good sense of when his teammates are going to create an opportunity, and he puts the pass on time and on target.
And the Lakers call time here.
For viewers, timeout's a chance to check your phone, grab a drink, but for the teams, it's all about business.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
Los Angeles with some changes. Davis is checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Contavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for Wesley Matthews. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Alex Caruso. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Harden's checked in. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during that last timeout, I listened to Frank Vogel talk to his team. He knows they struggled at the free throw line, but he actually looked at the positive. He said, if we continue to get to the foul line, good things are going to happen. But we have to keep getting there. Maybe that'll take the heat off him a little.
The shot's good. That's 12 points for Jared Allen.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
KD against James. Kicks it to Gasol. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Jared Allen.
Well, this guy is just a load on the interior. Marc Gasol uses his size. He uses his angles to get where he wants to go.
Strange to see Marc Gasol shooting from outside. His game, Greg, wasn't always like it is now.
I mean, Gasol has added a 3 to his game in the last seasons. with Memphis, and it was an immediate success. He became a functioning stretch five. Early in his career, he was more likely to drag you to the block and just bruise you more than anything else.
When Marc Gasol's career is over, he will go down as one of the most complete players on both ends. Remember, he was Defensive Player of the Year in 2003 and has been a critical cog offensively for every team he's played for.
Jordan, he's checked in for the Nets. He hits the second from the line.
Well, you think about Marc Gasol, this is a former Defensive Player of the Year. Obviously, he's not the star or the focal point he was at the peak of his career, but this guy still impacts the game at a very high level.
Here's Durant. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Well, listen, you do the best you can to make Kevin Durant take tough shots, but this guy, lightning quick release, unbelievable shooter, so hard to guard him.
Here's James. Some solid defense there from KD.
And Doris, with Gasol, it's on the defensive end where his impact is felt the most.
That's exactly right. He still makes life difficult for opposing centers. He's strong. He's smart. He knows all the tricks of the trade. Watching Marc Gasol play is a pleasure.
James kicks to Davis. That one a little long.
Boy, he was wide.
Range. Down low, short, and Davis sends it back. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. The Nets making a switch here. Irving's checked in. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. And during this timeout, I'm sure they'll be hydrating themselves with Gatorade. All the effort out there on the floor. And these timeouts can be such a huge factor in getting a short rest and recharging the battery. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, James Harden.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he has.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. The Lakers on D. They trail by 9 points. Loads it up for Davis and finished off by Davis.
And I tell you, the Brown, he might be the best player in our league. With that reach, he gets thrown up around the rim, and he's bringing it home.
Irving passes to KD.
You know, two things happen there. Excellent coverage on the shot, and then finish the possession securing the boards.
And it's sent back by Irving.
Boy, Kyrie Irving becoming a better and better defender over time. Nice block right there.
Pushing it up. And finished off by LeBron.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stop.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
From deep Harden. Let's keep it alive. The kick out to Irving. Jordan trying to free himself up. And Irving gets it to go on the assist by Jordan. And the Nets lead by 10. Schroeder with the ball. Pass to LeBron. Over KD. A nice shot by LeBron. LeBron's got 24 points.
Well, it doesn't take much for LeBron James to find his rhythm. The king right now making it look effortless.
Here's Harden. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And the three-pointer, a big part of KCP's game. About half his shots come from out there.
Harden outside. Irving double team. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff. LeBron passes to Schroeder. And they double up James. And it's Schroeder in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. And it's good, 2 points.
Well, you get the sense that pressure sometimes makes Dennis Schroeder sharper, and really good job against a contest right there.
Passes it to KD. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Shooting. Kevin Durant at the line for 2.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that stretches their lead to 8.
And not as productive a trip as you would like, but they're still in a pretty comfortable position.
Timeout called the Lakers. They're down by 8. 35 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Well, they'll need a very quick basket out of this timeout.
35 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
And Caldwell Pope not letting the pressure of the moment affect his focus.
And an intentional foul right there. That's the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
Well, we continue to be, to me, in the golden age of point guards in the NBA, and Kyrie Irving is right there with the best of them in that discussion.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game.
Well, just knocking them down from the charity stripe, extending the lead. Simple basketball.
Timeout called the Lakers. They're trailing by 7. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Seconds left in the fourth. It drops, and now they trail by just 4.
And you talk about getting back into the game, folks. 3 is better than 2.
And you don't need to tell him that. He's used the three-point shot as his primary weapon today.
Free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5.
And really, on top of all else Harden does for you at this end, he's a tremendous free throw shooter, around 85% for his career. Clutch.
And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game. Here's LeBron. This could be a turning point.
Critical possession right here.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Loads it up for Davis. Yes!
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. And KD's got the ball here for the Brooklyn Nets. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. The second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game. 15 seconds left in the game. Now the pass to Schroeder. Caldwell Pope for 3. Davis kicks to Caldwell Pope. No good on the 3. And so it's Brooklyn with the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. James, terrific road win. I would imagine you're feeling pretty good about how y'all played tonight.
We're a really good team, so we wanted to come here and just battle. And we finally get in the groove, we got to just pick it up on the way. And one thing we're going to rely on is our defense. So, tonight's another great effort, and we just got to keep it going from here.
Battle. Sounds like a winning formula. Congrats, man. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.